Pep, how is Benjamin Mendy doing in his recovery? When do you think he'll be back to play?
I don't know. It's much better. It's last week, 10 days. He's staying with us, but it's a long injury. But he's making the progress.
Do you think the derby next week?
I don't know. I cannot anticipate it. I don't know.
It was interesting to see Kyle Walker play at centre-back for England in a three. Do you think that's a position he could fill?
Yeah, he has the conditions to play there. I think Gareth Southgate take a good decision. He can play in both positions. So he's not central defender, but three in the back. You know, you're a little bit more protect in the middle, and he has the physicality. He's fast in front. He's intelligent. A good pass, short and long. He's fast to go backwards, so he can play there.
Is that the sort of thing that Gareth Southgate was asking you when you spoke?
No, his decisions. I'm not involved in that because he didn't play with us in that position. So no. The decisions for the manager national team is the decisions, not mine.
I just wondered how hard has it been for you personally over the last few weeks, when obviously people at the club have had to start kind of planning celebrations for if you win the title. Is that difficult for you knowing that's going on?
No, because I know about you. About some people said, nobody consult me, I don't know what they're going to do. So here, two buildings, that building and the other one where we are there, and I don't know absolutely anything what they are preparing or something like that. So I don't know really.
Pep, if we just go back to that Everton game last season, because just 14 months on from now, you're on the verge of winning the title, possibly in record-breaking time, and you could smash every record, but did you think then that your methods would not work in England, or did you always believe that you could succeed playing your way?
In last season?
Yeah, come back to that moment. Yeah, did you think then it's my methods will not work, or you think they will work? We just need to be patient.
Yeah, of course. Sometimes what I felt, so I'm going to try. If it doesn't work, I'm going home. So another one is coming and going to try in his way. So in that moment was, concerned about the results, about what we can do to improve. But even now I'm thinking the same, what can do to improve. But in that moment I think, it doesn't work. Of course I thought that could happen, but in the same times I thought, okay, if next season is not going well, it's the same with that season, Chiqui or Ferran or the people is going to decide, okay, Pep, you are not good enough with that players to do what we can do and change. So it was not a big problem in that term.
But did you doubt yourself?
And sorry, so I'm not taking advantage on that because now we are in the position. I said in the last season when you many times asked me, it works to play in the way we want to play here, and I said, of course, yes, I'm going to insist. So always I never doubt about that. Of course you think, it's not going well, we don't win, what do we have to do? That is normal. All the managers thinking the same. When they don't win, thinking what we can do to get him better. But I feel that, I said many times, I feel that, and until the end, we tried.
Sorry, you'll probably be biased answering this question, but I've just been told to ask you, if you should vote maybe a player of the year, if you're asking between Kevin De Bruyne and Mohamed Salah.
It's not my business. It's not my business. So that is a global game. It's the same when it's going to happen. The manager of the year. Yeah. Who win? So what does it mean you are the best manager? So that is it's a global, it's a sport collective. And if Kevin play good and Salah play good, it's because behind there are the managers and the staff, the teams to help, show their levels. So that is important. That is for the media, for the words, But important is at the end to win the titles like a group.
Pep, just to ask about Kyle Walker again. Before he came here, we knew him as an attacking fullback, got forward very fast. But maybe it's been a surprise how well he's taken on moving inside, working on the build-up. Are you surprised how quickly Kyle has adapted that part of his game here? Yeah,
we work on that. We spoke with him, and then he saw yes. Because always when you buy a player, okay, you guess, you imagine, okay, he can do that. He's going to do that. But at the end, until you don't have it, and training and play and see, is able to do that or not. So, but normally it happens because he's a good guy. He's open-minded, and when that's happened, everything can happen in that level. I learned on that in my past when I train players with 29, 30 players, and you think, oh, that guy cannot play in that position. And after that, say, wow, he can play in that position. Abidal, for example, Philip Lam. So play in different positions and adapt immediately, quickly, because they are so good. So Kyle is quite similar.
I know Mendy's not quite fit enough yet to return, but have you thought about how you're going to use him and how his return is going to impact the team? Because at the start of the season, he was the one staying wide and getting the crosses in. But Sane's come back in since he's been injured. He stays wide. David Silva gets in the position to put the crosses in. Is it going to change things, or is it just good to have another option?
Well, my first thinking now about Mendy is when, he will be fit, and ready. I'm not thinking about now, it's playing here, that, the other one. Fit. You are ready? Okay, play. After we're going to see.
And you met Cesar Menotti in Argentina recently. How was that? And also, is he starting a coaches' school in Argentina? Do you think that's a good idea? And do you think it's something that could work in England?
Good question. I don't know. Yeah, I think Cesar Luis Menotti is a huge personality in the worldwide football in Argentina, of course. And now he decides, what he knows about football. When his people create something that maybe can help for the young managers, even for the players or something like that, to know the way he believes or he loves to play football. I think the manager was for a long time ago managing, or the players was a long time. It's nice to be involved in the field for the next generations. It's so good. It's with his way, another way to see football can open another school, and after the people decide what is the best way. I think it's good.
Is that something you'll do, actually?
Me? Sorry?
Is that something you would do in the future, instead of managing or...
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I will go to the Masters. For a sky. Yeah. I appreciate it, no?
Yeah, next year.
Good. Next year? No, I was working. I will be working. Next.
Pep, with Jesus being back now and scoring, can you envisage playing him and Sergio together again? It was very successful when you did that early in the season.
Can play together, but normally don't play together, because when play one, another one. But normally in that situation, we play in the knockout games on the league. So the game is 90 minutes or 180 minutes, and the last 30 minutes, last 25 minutes, everything can happen.
Usually international breaks, when they come around, it seems to be a bit of a problem for club managers. But in the case of Jesus, we're particularly glad to see him get more games, more minutes, and of course the confidence to score.
Yeah, with John Stone's the same. In the last period, didn't play too much and go there, and I know how good he plays, especially in the first game against Italy. So sometimes go to the national team when you play a lot of games, and maybe it's uncomfortable for the managers. Sometimes it's so good for the managers. So that's why I never said, I never push, I never press the managers. They can do what he thinks he needs, and we understand completely. They have a short time to prepare the World Cup, a big event of the season, and that's why I understand completely. But for Gabriel, play minutes, score a goal, it's so important.
And you met with Khaldoon and Sheikh in Abu Dhabi. Did you discuss the future with them?
Yeah, we planned to the golf the day after. Yeah, we spoke about that. Now it was good to know the owner, Sheikh Mansour, and of course, always is nice to see Khaldoon.
But not your future?
No. My future is next season here.
Just finish at the top, please, with Fred. Okay, without the mic.
We are doing a story about Fernandinho's life since his beginning in Brazil, and he's probably now reaching the level of being the most important Brazilian player of his club's history. Just would like to stress some words about him, not just as a player, but as a person, as one of the leaders.
Fernandinho. Everything we have done so far, without him, no way. Would have not been possible. On and off the pitch. He's a real captain. Always show up. Never step back. I'm not talking play good or play bad, but normally play bad, play good. It's a gift for me to have it here in Manchester City. One of the big memories when I will not be manager for Manchester City is the pleasure to to have it, you know, to have been his manager here in Manchester. I'm so happy to have him here.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Okay.